Hey guys, so you've been asking me again and again and again and again to react to a video that called the Battle of Haifa. And I told you I will get around to it, and finally I have time. So first of all, yay, free time, finally. Yeah, let's watch this video.
Captain Aman Singh, Captain Anup Singh, Major Dalpat Singh. They are the brave hearts that Indian school children might not know about, but in Haifa, city of Israel, they are household names.
Yeah,
The war
like,
they
how do you
fought
not know
on the
about them?
23rd of September 1918, known in history as the Battle of Haifa, is considered as one of the bravely contested battles of the First World War. 4 years later, the Teen Murti Memorial was constructed in Delhi, then the capital of British India, in the memory of Indian soldiers from three princely states of Jodhpur,
That's
Hyderabad
Israel.
and Mysore. They had fought valiantly in the present-day Gaza Strip, Israel and Palestine during the World War I under the flag of the British Indian Army.
It was possibly, if I remember right, the last cavalry charge anywhere on earth against well-defended bunkers of the Turks and various other allies. And the show put up by the Indian 15th Imperial Brigade that fought over there, Mysore Lancers, Hyderabad Lancers and Jodhpur Lancers.
This is one last successful horse cavalry actions because one of the main lessons of World War I was that horse cavalry is no longer relevant on the battlefield as a weapon of offense, primarily because of trench warfare, introduction of the machine gun, advances in artillery, and the introduction of barbed wire.
The Israeli port city of Haifa was a strategic supply base because of its rail and sea connectivity. The Allied forces had plans to annex Nazareth and Damascus in present-day Israel and Syria. Haifa was a crucial base to capture in this plan. On the 23rd of September 1918, the 15th Imperial Service Cavalry Brigade, comprising lancers from the regiments of princely states of Jodhpur and Mysore, inflicted heavy assault on positions held by Ottoman Turks in and around the city of Haifa. The Indian soldiers were armed only with lances and swords, while the Turks had advanced artillery and machine guns. In this last cavalry battle of history, Indian soldiers outsmarted their well-armed opponents with their exemplary valor and cavalry skills.
हाइफा के तकरीबन 3-4 किलोमीटर पहले दुश्मन ने एक बहुत अच्छा डिफेंसिव पोजीशन किया। जोधपुर कैवलरी को ये पोजीशन पर कब्जा करने का काम दिया गया। मैसूर कैवलरी ये कब्जा होने के बाद हाइफा पर अटैक करने वाली थी और ये हमला इतना इफेक्टिव हुआ कि पूरी जो दुश्मन की वहाँ पोजीशन थी वो वहाँ से भाग गए।
Under the leadership of British General Edmund Allenby, they liberated Haifa from the clutches of the Turkish-German forces. This also marked the end of the 400 years of Turkish control over Haifa.
So it should start from us, and then the rest of the world should acknowledge that Indian troops in both world wars sustained heavy casualties. About over 176,000 Indian soldiers were killed in both wars, fighting for truth, justice, and in the fight against fascism.
A memorial to Indians is being maintained so well by the Israelis, who care for what the Indians did over there for their future generations. Over 1 million Indians participated in the First World War. In our country, there is no recognition of that at all, because the underlying feeling is that, oh, that was the British Indian Army. It was not the Indian Army, but the British Indian Army.
A total of 1,350 German and Ottoman prisoners were captured by the two Indian regiments. This also included the confinement of 2 German officers, 35 Ottoman officers, 17 artillery guns and 11 machine guns. On the other hand, Indian casualties amounted to 8 dead and 34 wounded, while 60 horses were killed and another 83 injured.
When my grandfather went to Haifa, he was a squadron commander, and As part of the Battle of Haifa, the Bhavnagar contingent charged the Turkish gun positions on Mount Carmel, and they fought with great bravery and savagery, and for which several awards were won by the contingent.
I just want to understand, you guys don't know, or like, do you not teach in school about the Battle of Haifa? I mean, I understand that it was not in India and it was not the Indian army, but like, again, the British was like forcing people to fight for them. But like, how do you not know that something so important happened? Like, how do you not know that Indian people actually, well, saved Jewish people? How do you, like, that's so weird that you're not being taught about this in schools. Maybe you are. Tell me, like, if you are. I don't know why they showed only one picture from that cemetery, because there's a lot of places in this cemetery. So Haifa City Hall is actually spending a lot of money to take care in the way this place look. Make sure this place, this graveyard is really pretty. I mean, it's a beautiful place, and when you're in Haifa, a lot of people are going there just, you know, to pay their respect and to learn about history. And I know it's kind of weird for me that it's, I mean, they say the names and I was like, yeah, I know him, I know him, I know him, and it was like, maybe your children doesn't know those names. I'm not sure that we've been like taught in school about like, listen, those are the people in the Battle of Haifa, but I honestly remember that we've been talking about them like a lot in, maybe in middle school, I don't know, but we definitely learned the fact that Indian army, and again, I know it's the British army, but like, those people were Indian, so let's just like not steal their identity. So the Indian army saved us in World War One. So yeah, that's kind of weird that that like in India, maybe because it's not in India, so they're not talking a lot about it, but I do feel it's something really important to talk about, because you guys kind of rock there. I mean, you're like our superhero back then, so yeah, talk about it. Like, educate yourself. This is important. Thank you so much for forcing me and asking me and begging me to react to it. Keep sending me awesome stuff like this. I'll see you next video. Bye guys.